seek and find a light to guide.
Now, in the case where you're linking your Mix of Music account to a MyPresonas account that you already have active, it's actually very simple, especially if you have Studio One already installed in your system. Now, if you don't have Studio One installed, that's going to be your first step, and you're going to do that through the MyPresonas webpage. When you log into the back end of your account, you will be able to download and install Studio One, and then you'll have access to be able to enter a serial number which will activate your copy of Studio One. But seeing as I already have Studio One installed on my system, let's go to looking at some of these tracks over here. So we have the option to browse by songs, albums, artists, genres, different things like that. But just to keep this moving, I've already added a track over here into my cart, and I essentially want to purchase this. So this is pretty simple to do. We can choose any song, and then we just have the option to buy it. So for example, I could just click buy over here. This is added to my cart, and then I have the option to show cart. Now in this case, I'm going to just remove this one, we'll remove this, and this is the item that we're going to check out with. So let's go ahead and choose the checkout option. This is pretty self-explanatory. We have different card systems. You would enter your card number and your expiration date, and we would go ahead and process this payment. So I'm going to enter my card details over here, and let me check out. So now that my payment has gone through and it's been processed, this brings me to my orders page, at which point I could simply download this multi-track. So I'm going to let this download and we'll catch up with you in a moment. Okay, so this multi-track is finished downloading, so the next step is we need to install it in Studio One. And in order to do that, I'm going to just boot up Studio One, and one thing I can do is just drag and drop this multi-track directly into Studio One. Now this says a file, a heart without saving, will be moved to the multi-track folder. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we have the simple option to activate. So let's choose the activate option, and this is going to now activate and open this product. So we're prompted with a little menu over here that tells us this song contains copyrighted material and you must not use any material without the author's agreement. All right, the next thing we can do is quite simply, we just have access to this song. So these are the actual individual stems for this particular track. I could solo out the percussion stem, for example. I could choose the bass, the guitar. Let's go to lead vocal.
When the light paints the dark, I wonder what it's hiding.
And bring everything in.
Something's caught between
In the next video,
stars, my
let's take a look at some
heart
different ways in
goes
which we can use the multi-tracks in PreSonus Studio One.